We're going to talk about environmental due diligence. What is it and why you can't rely on your bank's Phase 1 or environmental screen when you're purchasing property in New Jersey. So why can't you rely on your bank's environmental screen or Phase 1? First of all, they're usually not certified to the borrower or the purchaser, which is you if you're buying property. They're certified to the bank. Now you can talk to the bank and the bank's environmental consultant to try to get it certified to you. Sometimes there's a fee associated with that, but you have to know what to ask for and you have to know what you're requesting from the bank or the consultant in order to make sure it meets the requirements of New Jersey law. So why is that important? Because environmental screens in Phase 1s do not typically meet the requirements of New Jersey law for due diligence to qualify as an innocent purchaser in New Jersey. In New Jersey, you have to do what's called a preliminary assessment, and there are special rules in place under the New Jersey law that dictates what must be in a preliminary assessment. That is the key word. A preliminary assessment is different than a Phase 1. It actually has a few more steps than a Phase 1. Most banks, however, do not do preliminary assessments because their environmental due diligence is designed to protect the bank and not you. So when you're purchasing property, make sure you do a preliminary assessment, which is more rigorous than a Phase 1 if you want to qualify as an innocent purchaser under New Jersey law when you're purchasing property. Why is it important to be considered an innocent purchaser under New Jersey law? Well, first of all, if you conduct a proper preliminary assessment and you close on the property, but later contamination is found, then you may not be obligated to undertake an expensive cleanup if you qualify as an innocent purchaser. But if you don't do a preliminary assessment, but rather do a Phase 1 or your bank does a Phase 1 and you rely on that, you will not meet the qualifications to be an innocent purchaser under New Jersey law. Sounds complicated, right? It's really not that complicated if you know what you're doing and you have the right people in place to make sure you're protected as you move through the transaction. So if you have done the preliminary assessment, your consultant has done it correctly and met all the requirements, you will have conducted what is deemed all appropriate inquiry. That means that you've met the requirements under New Jersey law to qualify as an innocent purchaser. So if something is discovered later, you will not likely be required to clean it up. Somebody else will. That's important because these environmental cleanups take a lot of time and cost a lot of money. If you've never been involved with one, I promise you, you do not want to be.